Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday with Tonya. This is Tuesday, July 22nd, and let's get going. Grab your coffee. I have my mom fuel this morning, provided by the husband. Grab your tea, and let's get started. So, apologies for not having a video last week. Last week was a little things just don't always go as you plan, and we'll leave it at that. So let's get to this week and what's happening. So over the weekend, we went to the cities. If you're not familiar with our area, that means we went to Minneapolis and St. Paul. Had a little family dinner at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater, which was fantastic. So if you're in that area or you're coming to this area and you have a chance to go to that, I encourage you to do it. It was a great experience. Jerry and I had fun, all things good. So down to business. What have we been doing? So while we were down there, we had to, of course, go to IKEA. That is where all of my shelving units are from, is the IKEA Ardal system. And so we are still learning, still growing, and still revamping how we have everything in here so that it suits our needs at the moment as we grow. So in just a moment, I will turn the camera around and just show you just a couple of changes that we've made and a couple of changes that are yet to come, just to make our process here easier. So 24-hour shipping time, still good. This week, let's go over some numbers for you. And I had to write them down because otherwise I would forget. So right now, as of yesterday, we were at 9,241 shipments across the US and Canada. So, and again, the website was a year old in March. So April, May, June, July, 16 months, give or take a smidge in there, and over 9,000 orders. So 9,241, that order went to Ricky in Temecula, California. So a shout out to Ricky in Temecula, California. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And they will get their order and know that that really is what we're on. Overall this month. So I always find these numbers so interesting. So overall this month, the state that we have shipped to the most, and I checked and we hit every state. We had shipped to every state, like the 13th of July this month. So it took us 13 days before we hit every state, and that does include Alaska and Hawaii. So, that's always a fun number. So anyway, this month, the top states this month, number one was California. We've had the most orders from California this month. Then Michigan, Texas, Florida, and Illinois. So those were the top 5 states we have shipped to this month, which kind of goes hand in hand with overall. So the entire time I've been shipping, I can run these great reports, believe it or not, in Pirate Ship. So if you're a small business and you want to track these things and you're a number nerd like I am, Pirate Ship's kind of great. You can run all kinds of reports in there. But anyway, overall time, the entire time the website has been up, we have shipped to Texas the most. So 7.5% of our shipments head from North Dakota down to Texas. California comes in second at 6.3% of my total orders. Florida is third at 5.5%. Florida, you're sneaky, because not so many of the orders that we have going to Florida, my repeat customers are kind of snowbirds, and they're kind of up here Midwest states and then head down to Florida. So you kind of get people who aren't really from Florida. They're half timers, not full timers. So overall, Florida, 5.5% of our shipments go to Florida. Michigan, 3.75%, just edging out Ohio at 3.55%. And that is the entirety. That is the entire time the website has been up and running. Those are our numbers updated from there. So that's always fun. Fun for us to look at where we ship to. So that is awesome. YouTube, here on YouTube, we are approaching that 300 subscriber mark. We are at 295. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. It costs you nothing, helps us out, helps grow things, helps do all the things. So please subscribe on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family. They can come and have Mom Fuel on Tuesday with Tonya. That being said, we are just under 5,200 followers on Facebook. 5,191 when I looked this morning. So thank you to our Facebook followers. I do post these videos on Facebook and on YouTube and on the website. So there's many ways to find them. So that being said, these beautiful flowers are from my backyard. I thought I better snip some off quick before they were gone for the season, but they are, I mean, look at my head. Look at that. They're huge. They're huge. So that was awesome. We'll see. Jerry was up here. He brought me my coffee this morning, and I said we went to IKEA. So we got these great little cookies that we like with our coffee from IKEA, and he opened them, and everybody gasped because do you know how he opened these? Yes, he took the rotary cutter right there and he opened them in front of me, not even trying to hide it, and then was making fun of, hey, if you think it's funny, you should tell everybody how I opened these with the rotary cutter. And I was actually, my video had actually started recording when he came up here, so I actually have that on. So I'll see if I can be technical enough to get that snippet off, because I actually did gasp. So you will get to see that. So, or if it's good.
You want to talk shit? Go. Guess how my husband opened these? He used a rotary cutter. See this nice clean cut right there? Yeah, rotary cutters.
You are on video right now, so I can totally just cut that in. Who wanted me to video? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, look for this.
Sit over here then.
Look for the splice. Look for the splice. No, you don't get to sit there. Go away. I can't do this with people in here.
See which cookie.
All right. This is the update from IKEA of what we have done. All we did was add a whole bunch of more drawers here. This was just kind of some miscellaneous fabrics, and we already had some drawers up here that housed our remnants, but we're going to put all of our remnants up here, and we're going to put all of our folded panels up here. Hopefully they all fit. And then this rack that has all of our panels folded on this side will be gone and give us a little more moving space in here. And our quilt kits and the 2.5-inch strip rolls, so I don't get into trouble. Those will be going into a drawer as well, and all of our 1-yard pre-cuts. So that is what is happening back there in those drawers. So that was what we did when we were in the cities on our short little IKEA run. So let's see what else we have for you. We have a shipment coming in, but I don't think it will get here till the beginning of next week. 6 pallets coming in from California. And so we're making room in the warehouse for those pallets this week. And those, like I said, I don't think they've been picked up yet. So I think it will be early next week when they come in. So we'll see. We'll get that video up as soon as they come in, as always. Tomorrow on What's New Wednesday, these are the fabrics that are going into inventory. We have a bunch of Art Gallery, a bunch of Wyndham, some Maywood Studios, some Riley Blake. And so look for those beautiful new fabrics going into inventory for you tomorrow on What's New Wednesday. Thursday, we are starting a big Christmas in July sale. So Thursday, look for Christmas in July. So all of that being said, it was a good week. a crazy week like always around here. We thank you for your orders and your support. Thank you for all of the good wishes and love that we can be a part of your journey. So thank you for spending a few moments with me this morning. I do appreciate it. I am going to go freshen up my coffee here a little bit and then get to packaging orders for you. We still are within that 24-hour time frame. Trust me, there are days I don't know how we get it done, but with Jerry and Mary and Mason and Sam and Derek, we somehow are able to just keep it going for you. So keep those orders coming in, keep the support coming. We love it. Keep the pictures coming in, the questions. I will do my best to answer. The only time you might get a little bit of a delayed response is in that Monday, Tuesday time frame, as we are just so busy from the weekend. So, and again, 24-hour shipping does not include the weekend. So if you order on Friday, your order will go out on Monday. If you order Saturday, your order will go out on Monday. If you order Sunday, your order will go out on Monday. So as you can imagine, Mondays we ship usually all day up until we have to make our last post office run. So what else do I have for you? Oh, I want to talk about the post office again for just a second. So a few of you have reached out again. I don't know what happened. It seems every now and again there's a slight little glitch with USPS. Nothing to be concerned about. All packages have still been delivered. But if you get a package that says it's been delivered and you don't have it, give it a day and then reach out. And I say that because there's something within the post office system that when they're at the end of their route or the shift or their time, that they have to mark something for that package. And again, somebody who works in the post office told me this, not sure if it's true or not. This is what I've been told. And so sometimes they will mark it delivered and it will be delivered the next day. So I have access to all of the information that you have with your tracking number. So as long as you have provided a tracking number at checkout, you will automatically get emailed when your package is sent out for shipping, and it will have a tracking number. And you will also be emailed when it's delivered. So again, if it's marked delivered and you don't have it, wait for the next day, and I'm 90% sure that it will show up. The post office has never, ever lost a single package of mine that was marked delivered. There has been a few instances where the neighbor got the package. We're all human and that happens. So, that they have never, ever lost a package that is marked delivered. The couple of lost packages we have had with the USPS has been where it gets to a certain location and technology is wonderful and it sits at that location and it doesn't move. And so, if it's going from here to wherever and it gets to the next postal transfer point, and then it just sits there and they're showing that it was on this certain trailer and it's never moved. That's the only time that USPS has ever lost a package. Never, ever when it's been marked delivered. So if it's marked delivered and you don't have it, your best bet is to contact your local post office. I can contact mine here, but mine will give me the same information that I basically have. It's moved through the system. It went to the local office. The local office marked it delivered. Your local post office will be able to get with your local carrier and they will be able to say, I remember that purple package. And this is where I put it. So best bet if there is a problem to please contact your local post office and see if they have any information for you. That being said, please reach out to me and let me know. I will help in whatever way that I can. But the information I get on my end is very limited. So again, any questions or concerns, reach out. I'm always happy to help and do what I can do. Just please understand that my options are limited in that way. So again, thanks for being with me on Tuesday with Tonya. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope it's filled with joy. I hope you find some time to enjoy the flowers and the sunshine and the summer and your coffee and maybe a few more IKEA cookies. So thanks everyone. Have a great week. And from Tonya at Fabric for Fun, as always, I wish you nothing but joyful sewing, everyone. Bye-bye.